What you don't want to do, and none of us should be doing, is hiding under our desks. We should speak the truth and leave the results to God.
So my question is that as history tends to repeat itself, that we start off in a very God-fearing, sovereign country, and then as time progresses, we move more atheistic, we have more worldly values as America is currently going. What types of things can we as Christians do in our society to bring us back towards a more God-fearing, God-loving country?
Well, be the change you want to be, number one. You want the world to be. Secondly, you need to get involved at every level of society. One of the reasons the country is where it is now is because the church checked out 100 years ago. The church in the 1920s didn't think they could answer Darwinism and some other things, so instead of engaging the culture, they separated from the culture. They created their own little Bible clubs and their own little schools, and they said, look, there's only two kinds of vocations that are godly. If you're a pastor or a missionary, everything else is secular. So we got out of the media, we got out of politics, we got out of education, we got out of so many things. The godly people got out. And is it any wonder why those institutions went godless, or those disciplines went godless?
No, it's no
We
surprise.
got out of it. If you're concerned, as we all should be, with the state of the country right now, you know whose fault it is? It's our fault, because we haven't been engaged. So we need to re-engage, and we need to speak the truth. We also need to remember it's not our job to win political battles or any other battles. It's our job to be faithful and leave the results to God. You just do what's right and leave the results to God, because the journey is the destination. When you go through difficulty, that actually enhances your capacity to enjoy God in eternity. This is 2 Corinthians 4, okay? Persecution can actually enhance your capacity to go through difficulty. What you don't want to do, and none of us should be doing, is hiding under our desks. We should speak the truth and leave the results to God. So we need to start standing up for the truth. Why? Not only because we want to protect our rights, we want to protect the rights of other people who might even be against us.
Right.
We want to do what's right for them too, even if they think what we're doing is wrong. Right? Let me just give you one example that's going on right now. In Florida, they're talking about, let's not sexualize children between kindergarten and third grade. Is there any rational person in the world that should disagree with that? I don't think so, but there are people that are against that. They want to sexualize kids, talk about transgenderism, homosexuality, and even heterosexuality, between kindergarten and third grade. And thankfully, Ron DeSantis out there in Florida, even though Disney put a lot of pressure on him, said, look, we're not going to sexualize kids at that age. And his press secretary said, this is not the Don't Say Gay bill. This is the anti-grooming bill. Ladies and gentlemen, when are you going to stand up and say, I'm not going to tolerate anybody sexualizing my kindergarten? When are you going to stand? When are you going to stop? When are you going to say, I'm not going to do it? I'm not going to. Somebody may unfriend you on Facebook. Too bad. Right? Stand for what is truth. Leave the results to God. Okay? There are some things that we shouldn't, that are no-brainers, and yet people are so afraid to say, hey, this isn't right. This isn't right. We're not sexualizing kids. I don't care what kind of agenda you have, we're not doing it.